A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Man is never tired of praying for good, but when any evil befalls upon him, he loses hope and is in despair. And if after affliction Allah causes him to taste of His mercy, he is sure to say, I deserve this. I do not think that the hour will ever come, and even if I am brought back to my Rabb, I would still get a good treatment from Him. The fact is, when Allah bestows His favors upon man, he turns away and drifts off to another side. And when an evil befalls on him, he comes to Allah with lengthy supplications. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Islam is the same religion which was enjoined on Nuh alayhi salam, Ibrahim alayhi salam, Musa alayhi salam, and Isa alayhi salam, or Jesus, and is now being revealed to you, O Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam. It was said to all of them, establish the deen of Al-Islam and make no division in it. Contrary to what they had been commanded, the people became divided even after knowledge had come to them, and out of iniquity among themselves, that is, wronging one another due to their arrogance. O Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, call them to the true deen. Stay firm on the right way as you are commanded, and do not follow their vain desires. It is Allah who has revealed this book, Al-Quran, with the truth and the balance to distinguish between right and wrong. What will make you realize that perhaps the hour of doom is near at hand? He who desires the harvest of the hereafter by laboring in this world to obtain a reward in the hereafter shall be given manifold increase in his harvest. And he who desires the harvest of this world by confining all his efforts to the material side of life, a share of it would be given to him in this world, but in the hereafter he shall have no share at all. Allah answers the prayers of those who believe and do good deeds, and gives them even more out of His bounty. As for the unbelievers, they shall have a severe punishment. Had Allah bestowed abundance upon His servants, they would have transgressed beyond bounds in the earth. That is why He sends them down in due measure as He pleases. Allah is well aware and observant of His servants. Whatever you are given in this world is nothing but a provision for the transitory life of this world. But better and everlasting is the reward which Allah has reserved for those who believe and put their trust in Allah. Avoid major sins and shameful deeds. Forgive even when they are angry. Answer the call of their Rabb. Establish Salah. Conduct their affairs with mutual consultation. Spend out of the sustenance which Allah has given them, and when they are oppressed, help each other and defend themselves. Man is such that when Allah gives him from His mercy, he is very happy about it. But when through his own fault an evil afflicts him, he becomes utterly ungrateful. It is not possible for any human being that Allah should speak to him face to face. He speaks either through inspiration or from behind a veil, or through sending a messenger, as in Jibreel alayhi salam, authorized by Him to reveal His will. Surely He is most high, most wise. Allah has made the Quran a light through which He guides those of His servants whom He pleases, and surely you, O Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, are guiding mankind to the right way. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. If you ask the people who has created the heavens and the earth, the people will surely say, they were created by the Almighty, the All-Knowledgeable. The one who has made the earth a resting place for you and has made roots therein so that you may find your ways. The one who sends down rain from the sky in due measure and thereby resurrects a dead land. That is how you shall be brought forth, that is, raised to life again. The one who has created all kind of things in pairs and made for you the ships and cattle on which you ride. Yet, in spite of recognizing all this, the people have made some of Allah's servants to be a part of Him. Surely, man is clearly ungrateful. The only argument the unbelievers make is that they found their forefathers worshipping such deities and they are following their footsteps. These were the same arguments, even though Rasuls were sent with clear warnings and guidance. Each warner asked, "What if I bring you better guidance than that which your forefathers practiced?" But they replied, "Well, we reject the faith with which you have been sent. Consequently, Allah's retribution fell on them. Then see what was the end of those who disbelieved. He who turns away from the remembrance of Allah, Allah assigns a shaitan for him who becomes his intimate companion. And they, that is the shaitans or devils, turn such people away from the right way while they think that they are rightly guided. But ultimately, on the day of judgment, they will realize they are wrong, and the people will say to the shaitan, "I wish that I was far apart from you, as the east is from the west. You turned out to be an evil companion." Hold fast to this Quran, which is revealed to you, O Prophet ﷺ. Surely you are on the right way. Allah had sent Musa ﷺ with his signs to Fir'aun and his chiefs, but they laughed at him. Yet Allah showed them sign after signs through Musa, each one greater than the other. Each time they were seized by the scourge, the people requested to Musa, "O magician, pray to your Rabb for us, we shall surely accept your guidance." But each time Allah lifted the scourge from them, they broke their pledge. One day, Fir'aun made a proclamation to his people asking, "Is not the kingdom of Egypt mine? Are these rivers flowing beneath me not mine also? Can you not see? Am I not better than this despicable wretch Musa, who can hardly express himself clearly?" Fir'aun continued, "If he is really a Rasul, then why have no gold bracelets been given to him, or angels sent down to accompany him?" Thus he misled his people, and they obeyed him. Surely they were a nation of transgressors. At last, Allah inflicted them with severe punishment and drowned them all and made them an example for later generations. To those who believed in Allah's revelations and became Muslims, it would be said on that day, "O my devotees, today you have nothing to fear or to grieve. Enter paradise, you and your spouses, you will be made happy. There they shall be served with golden dishes and golden goblets, and they shall have everything that their souls can desire and all that their eyes can delight in. And it will be said to them, you have inherited this paradise by virtue of your good deeds." But the criminals will abide in the punishment of hell. Their punishment would never be lightened, and they shall remain in despair therein. They will cry, "O Malik, the keeper of hell, let your Rabb put an end to us." But he will answer, "Nay, you are going to live herein forever." O Prophet ﷺ, tell to those people who ascribe a son to Allah, "If the compassionate Allah had a son, I would be the first to worship him. But on the contrary, I am the first to deny that Allah has a son." Glory be to the Rabb of the heavens and the earth, the Rabb of the throne. He is above what they ascribe to him. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Hamim, by the book that makes things clear. Allah revealed this Quran in a blessed night, Laylatul Qadr in Ramzan, for Allah wanted to forewarn mankind. The unbelievers play about in doubt. Well, wait for the day when the sky will pour down visible smoke, enveloping all the people. This will be a painful punishment. Allah shall remove the affliction for a while. The people of Arabia were suffering from a terrible famine, and the leaders came to the Prophet ﷺ, asking him to pray to Allah to remove this calamity. But you will revert to the same old ways. Before them, Allah had put the people of Fir'aun to test when an honorable Rasul, Musa ﷺ, came to them. requesting that the Israelites go with him to worship their true God. But the people became aggressive, and Allah drowned them in the sea. How many gardens and springs they left behind, and agriculture and grand palaces and means of luxury and comfort which they used to enjoy. Thus was their end. It was not for a sport that Allah created the heavens, the earth, and all that lies between them. Allah created them with a purpose, but most of mankind does not realize. Surely the day of distinction, when the wicked shall be separated from the righteous, is the time appointed for the resurrection of them all. On that day, no one shall be able to protect his friend, nor shall they receive any help, except those to whom Allah will show His mercy, for it is Allah who is Almighty, the All-Merciful. Surely the tree of Zaqqum would be the food of the sinners. It will be like dregs, that is residue of oil, which shall boil in their bellies like the boiling of scalding water. It will be said, "Seize him and drag him into the depths of hell, then pour scalding water over his head." Surely the righteous will be in a secure place among gardens and springs, dressed in fine silk and rich brocade, sitting face to face. They shall be married to Hurin Ain, damsels with beautiful, big and lustrous eyes. There in full peace they shall call for every kind of fruit, and after having prior death in this world, they shall taste death no more. Surely Allah has made this Quran easy by revealing it in your own language of the Prophet ﷺ and his nation, so that the people may take heed. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Hamim. This book is revealed from Allah, the Almighty, the All-Wise. Woe to each lying sinner! He hears the revelations of Allah recited to him, yet he arrogantly persists as though he never heard them. Announce to him a painful punishment. He that does a righteous deed does it for his own soul, and he that commits an evil does so at his own peril. In the end, you all will be brought back to your Rabb. The wrongdoers are protectors of one another, while the protector of the righteous is Allah Himself. This book is an enlightenment and a guidance to mankind, and a mercy to the true believers. Allah has created the heavens and the earth with truth, in order to reward each soul according to its deeds, and none of them shall be wronged. On the day of judgment, you shall see every nation on its knees. Every nation shall be summoned to its book of records, and Allah will say, "Today you shall be rewarded for your deeds. This book of ours speaks about you with the truth. Surely we were recording all your deeds." So praise be to Allah, the Rabb of the heavens, the Rabb of the earth, and the Rabb of the worlds.